Hello friends, good morning. Today we'll see a lecture on sampling and its reconstruction. So sampling means what? Sampling is a process of converting a continuous signal into a discrete signal, that is known as samplings. When we have to convert a continuous time signal into a discrete time signal, we'll be using a sampling. Now the output of a system, it is recorded at a different interval of times. So we can see that discrete time signal, we have to record the output of a system or the output of a system at a different interval of time, and the time interval between two successive sampling, it is known as sampling period or the sample interval. Let me take the pointer option so I can explain you better. So see, suppose this is a continuous time signal and we need to convert it into a discrete time. So what we required a sampler. We required a sampler to convert, or we required sampling frequency to convert a continuous time signal into a discrete time signal. So the shape of the signal, it will remain same, only the time will get as a discrete instant of time. We will get the samples which is as a discrete instant of time. So these are the samples. Now the conversion will take place continuous to a discrete time. It is known as sampling, and we require sampler for the conversion. Now the output of a system is recorded at a different interval of time. So these are the different intervals of time. I will explain you better in next slide. So the time interval between two successive sampling intervals, so the time interval between these two successive samples, it is known as sampling period or the sampling interval. Now the sampling frequency of sample rate is nothing but the samples per second, the samples per second. And as you know, the sampling frequency is denoted as Fs is equals to 1 by t, where t is nothing but your time period. That is about the sampling frequency or the sampling rate. Now we'll see. Now here the idea gets more clear. You have the analog signal as x of t, as you can see here. This is my x of t is analog signal. So the sampler has taken, so Fs is equals to the 1 by t, and we'll be getting a discrete time signal as x of a is equals to x of a nt, where we can represent t as nt. Now continuous time signal is going to be converted into discrete time signal. So these are the discrete time, 0, 1, 2, 3 up to n. These are the discrete time. We are converting a continuous time into a discrete time. Now sampling means what? When we digitize the coordinate, it is known as sampling, and when we digitize the amplitude, it is known as quantization. So when we have to digitize the digital signal, we require sampling and quantization both. So the sampling and quantization both we require to have a digital signal. When we are converting a continuous signal into a digital form, we require sampling and we require quantization. So you have to remember, sampling means digitizing the coordinates, it is known as sampling. Coordinates means what? It is your x-axis, and digitizing the amplitude means what? It is your y-axis. It is known as what? It is known as quantization. So in that way we have to convert the analog signal into a discrete time signal. Now how to recover the discrete time signal what we are got after converting into a analog signal? So we'll see that. That is known as reconstruction. Reconstruction means what? You have to find the original signal from the equally spaced sampling. When we are converting a continuous signal from the signal which we have got after a sampling, so that is known as reconstruction. Now the process of reconstruction of a continuous time signal x of t from its sample, it is also known as interpolation. So interpolation is what? When we are converting a discrete time signal or the sample signal into a continuous form, it is known as interpolation. Now how will you get the reconstruction of a signal? So reconstruction of signal is accomplished by passing a sample signal through an ideal low pass filter. We will be getting the reconstruction signal. This is in what? This is in in a particular domain. So as you can see, this is in the frequency domain. If you have to convert into a time domain, what you require? Just you require a sampling frequency. Just you require what? Just you require a sampling frequency. So if you have the sampling frequency, easily you can convert the continuous time signal into a discrete time signal. Again, if you have the sampling frequency, again you can convert a discrete time signal into a continuous time. So that is about the sampling and its reconstruction. Thank you very much.